Hey, so good to see you all. Look how many of you have come today. Oh, well, that's terrific. There's room for everybody in the closet. Come on back. I just want to welcome you again from Canine Chronicle, from the website and the Facebook page, where we love the fact that you're coming and seeing it and enjoying our feature. So let's get into the vault and see what we have for you today. Well, what we have for you today is an accessory extravaganza. And what do I mean? I mean strawberry shortcake cream on top. We're going to start at the bottom and keep on going. So I've put out something that you probably haven't even thought about, and that's shoes. These are Uggs, and they're rainproof. They are lined with fur. Well, not real fur, just pile fur. And I cannot believe it. It's May and it's freezing in New Jersey. We actually had a freeze last night and the temperature barely got out of the 20s. So a shoe like this is great. It's waterproof. It's lined with some pile fur. It will keep your feet warm, not only when it's cold outside and wet, but if you're standing in a cold building in the wintertime and your feet are cold. It's easy to move around and comfortable, and let me tell you today, it's warm. But it's not the only way to keep your feet dry. Booties, rain booties. Quilted edges. I haven't even gotten a chance to wear these. I wore them obviously for the spring shows, but since we didn't have them, I've got a brand new pair. These are Hunters, and I think they're attractive and great looking, and you could certainly wear them as a regular patent shoe, but in the meantime, you've got waterproof, warm, not super warm like these, but keep your feet warm also and look, of course, fashionable. These are Hunters, and these are a loafer style, sneaker style. I know many of you wear these, a shoe very similar to this in canvas. Again, it's a waterproof shoe, and I have worn these a lot, and I find just taking soap and water over them will clean them right up so they always look new and ready to go. Tricks of the trade. There's nothing worse than running in the grass in the morning and taking the chance of possibly slipping and falling, which isn't good for anybody. Two different ways. I've shown you these trail shoes before. They work great as a rain shoe in the morning or just a shoe when the grass is wet. These are golf shoes, cleats on the bottom. You're not going to slip if you wear these, and you can find them in fun colors, so why not? This is a compression sock. And these are great if you are running around all day, you need to support your legs, or if you're traveling on an airplane or you're driving in the car. They give you great calf support and easy to wash and wear. And I wear these on airplanes or if I'm driving or if I'm wearing a pair of slacks on a cold day, just to give me an extra little layer of warmth. And you can get them in all kinds of colors from all different kinds of company. And I think that it's something that you really, really should consider. Now working our way up, well, you're going to say, what happens next? We worked on that. Well, guess what, girls? It's underwear time. Do I have underwear for you? Oh, I should introduce you to something I've added to the closet, which I don't normally let you see. And that is my accessory tray. And I work off of an accessory tray when I'm packing and picking out my stuff because it just makes it so much easier. So even if you don't have a walk-in closet, this particular is a tray top, and I will show you later when I've emptied it. It actually folds off and flattens it into itself. Okay, here's how the table works. Here it is flat and open, and then voila, as flat as a pancake. So you can have one just sitting outside your closet, just like you can use your clothes rack. Another accessory would be having a table like this that you can fold up, put away, and have out when you need it. Okay. It's time for the underwear show. Are you all ready? First, pantyhose. We've had a million questions about pantyhose. I'm a fan of pantyhose, and I suggest don't leave home without it. These are just sheer energy that you can buy in a supermarket. You can buy from the Legs factory. And what I particularly like about these is these have a non-roll top. But the ones with the non-roll band are just really neat looking under your clothes, and you won't be able to see them. Okay, don't be shocked. Please don't be shocked. Thongs. Okay, if you can wear them and wear them well, the way to do it is to find the laser cut ones. These have no seams. Everything about them is flat. And they can't be seen, and they're good to wear under pantyhose or some of the other things I'm going to show you, just so you have a layer of protection against your skin before you put on some of these other garments. So don't be shocked, but yes, I do wear thongs. The next thing we're going to start with is some of the things that you would wear on top of the thongs or with the other different garments that we have here. Undergarments come in different weights, and I'm going to take you through. So if you were starting with the thong, or you can start with one of these panties, which I've shown you before, with great compression, keeps things where they need to be. And the nice thing is when you're traveling, they wash and dry really quickly. If you need a little compression on top, this is one of those shirts that will do that. And you don't put them on over your head, I learned. You pull them up. And it keeps everything really smooth on the way up, and it leaves it there. And it also gives you a nice line through here. A full slip. And this one's great because you can wear it either way. You can either wear it with the V in the front, or if you want a little more coverage, so something just sticks out on the top so you're not showing too much cleavage, girls, you can reverse these. And again, they shape you and make it so you can wear all those knits we talked about last week. These are the secret under the St. John's, girls. They're investment pieces in their own way. And then, of course, if you just need it and you always have to wear something under a knit, half slip. And again, you don't put them on over your head, you pull them up. And so if you're really needing some compression, you can wear layers of these. It doesn't have to be one piece or the other. You can combine them. And then if you're really looking for super compression, I have some things to show you that secret weapons any girl can have. And here they are. This is a Spanx piece. An underwire bra is actually fit into it. Can you see it? And it's a full length slip. It's a lot more compression than the other one that I showed you. And again, you work by pulling this on and pulling it up and putting everything where it needs to be. And it will give you the smoothest possible line that you can get under any of the knits that you're going to be wearing. And this with a pair of compression top pantyhose probably would do the trick under most of the knits that you really need to keep yourself tight. And if that isn't enough, a very similar piece with the built-in bra, but this one also will take your legs in a bit more. Kind of looks like the old bathing suits they wore in the 1920s. But again, it's just so important to have these sort of things in your accessory, so your collection. And accessories are going to be the things that make a difference in how you look and how your clothes fit you. And it is no sense in having beautiful clothes but not looking very good in it. Ready? Here comes the next one. And these are going to be from the softest ones to do different things. I've already shown you sports bras in the past. This one has a nice little bit of lift into it. It's got a nice band that keeps it smooth. Of course, the back isn't going to move on you because all of the area of your back is going to be open to wear something with a little more arm showing, or just to keep things so that they're super comfortable while you are running around. And also, I love to wear these to sit on airplanes. I think that they're super comfortable and you're not going to be all bothered by your undergarments. A friend who rides horses told me that the bra she finds the best is to have one that zips up the front. And I thought, oh, I know that. I have one of those. And also easy to get in. And again, you're going to get a back and a strap that's not going to move on you. And easy enough to zip it up in the front. And those girls are ready not to go, which is the whole point of much of what we're doing here. Then we're going to go up a stage there are some of us who need to wear at times an underwire bra. And this is an example of a really nice one that gives you full coverage, gives you some opening through here so you can wear things, and nice way that the straps adjust, easy to fix, and it should be a bra that you can get a lot of wear out of, and it will give you a much more supported look. And finally, those of you who prefer to have a little smoothness to the front of your cups, here you go. It's got a lot more material here. It's a little more shaping. It's a little more smoothing, and it's a great thing to wear under a sweater. So as far as I'm concerned, let's just call this the tricks on the tray. And it's something that you can keep organized. I just pulled these things out of my drawer. But again, you might have a shelf or something and put things in a box, pull the box off, take out what you want. And everything I have here is available almost anywhere, easy to wash, easy to dry, and something, ladies, remember, the clothes on the top aren't going to look good if the things on the bottom don't. I had a question from Millie in Kentucky, and she said, it's really hard to wear scarves at dog shows because so much time they get in the way or they unravel. So I've just showed you, this one was around my neck. I've refolded it for you, and this is all I did with it. I took it sort of in half. I put a knot in it in the front. Put it around my neck, tied it in the back. Take the tails and put them down your back somewhere, and you've got a great little scarf idea that is not going to get in your way. Another really nice thing to wear with a scarf, and this one's probably, I think this one's probably about 24 by 24. Take the scarf, fold it in a triangle. Take the triangle, and for however size you need it, you're going to create a bib. Oh, this looks cute on top of my vest, but it will give you an idea without me sticking it in. All you have to do is put it in the front, take your tails, tie them in the back. Sort of like a bib you do with a baby. And then you just have to tuck it into what you're wearing. That's it. Another size scarf that's sort of good to have in your wardrobe is a longer scarf. So a really neat way to wear a scarf like this, keep your hand here, twist it a little bit, pop it through, loop it through, over, under, down and back. And there you go, with a great look for a scarf. Now you can do a million other things with a scarf of this size. And obviously you can do a weave over, taking it like this, pulling it up like this, pulling it down like this, like you're tying a man's tie. Stuffing it in. And so there are lots of things that you can do to keep the scarves from being in your way. I could give you a million other things to do with a scarf, but we show dogs, we judge dogs, we're around dogs. And you can't be tripping over your scarf when you're taking care of your dog. Well, now the topic I'm sure you're really, really, really interested in. Handbags. So we can't always take 17 different handbags along with us as much as we would like to. So I've learned how to pick what I call the carry-all, and then to stuff it with the things that I can then just have with me when I need them. You can certainly carry an easy fabric bag that's very washable that you can do things with. It has compartments on the inside. Again, stick in a little handbag and a little makeup bag. So you don't have to have everything out at once. You can have it very, very well organized and very, very useful. And yet everything's in one place and you always know where it is. Again, it's a good size. It's not too big. And something like this you can certainly wipe down. It's got a little bit of a finish to it, and a little zip bag on a little zip compartment on the outside. Always a great place to leave your phone when you don't want it to be just flopping around anywhere. And then this is my all-time favorite. This is my backpack. And I consider this to be a traveler's best friend. This one has a ton of compartments on the outside, so you don't have to be going in the inside. And then on the inside, it has zip compartments. Can you see all that? It's got places to stuff things in the front. And this, ladies, if you have to travel on airplanes, every little size container known to man, and that you can see easily in a clear plastic. As you know, I'm a real fan of using things in clear plastic. And you can use it for your refills because you're so limited on what you can take on a plane. This makes it easy to wash out, change, and keep refilling as you need to. And it even comes with little labels that you can put on each one of the jars. Can you see it? I found these in TJ Maxx, right on the accessory shelf. And I bought a whole bunch of them and gave them out to judge friends as gifts. Because we all travel, and it's nearly impossible to keep refilling all these little things you have to buy. And the little travel size things like hairspray and creams are so much more expensive. This is a this is a traveler's good friend. And then I also have something. This is just a little fabric change purse. It weighs nothing. It takes up no room. It's silk. It happens to have English toy spaniels on it. And it's a great place to keep some cash, keep some change, and keep your credit cards that you can quickly access without having to open a big wallet when you don't want to. And then the other nice thing about it in the back is another whole compartment. And as you know, I'm a big fan of always have a sandwich bag with you. And I practice what I preach. Great, this can be washed on the outside. It's held up for years. I can carry it as a carrying. I can put it over my shoulders, and when you're running with a suitcase and it's got things in the front that you can just access without having to open everything up in a slot for your phone, I would call this an investment piece. I mean, you can buy them at any price range, and they're certainly worth having in terms of your handbag accessories. Another set of handbags I'd like to show you is you're always asking me about sparkle. Girls, here's the place to add some sparkle. Get yourself some evening bags. Again, keeping in mind the kind of colors that you would be wearing it with. So I have white. I have a great little really twinkle that I would be wearing as an evening bag, and one in black. None of them are big. Again, the easy things to travel with, or just have some, if you're, just a suitcase going to dog shows and you're going to be going to some special event. They're flat, they're easy to carry, you can stick a phone in them. The next thing I would like to discuss with you, on top of, now that we've done all the handbags and everything, is something that I consider to be, well, the fun stuff. So let's go look at some of the fun stuff. Okay, I have a whole bunch of fun things that you need to have in every accessory wardrobe. A travel raincoat. You see the size of this? It opens up, it's in a zip pouch. You can fold it back up again. Another one of my little Uniglo finds. Just comes out. It's got pockets. It zips up the front. It's got a hood. It dries in about 10 seconds when you're finished wearing it, and you can take it anywhere. A lightweight raincoat. And here it is. This one has zip pockets, so you don't have to worry about things getting wet, and it's got two sets of pockets, one that folds over as well. In this wonderful collar sits a full hood. And that's really important because you could be outside and suddenly it rains. And again, cute, zips up. And in the back, you can also give it a little more shape. Very, very fashionable. So some really comfortable things to wear on airplanes, in the car, in your van, or just getting into the dog show. I like pockets that zip, and the reason I do is because you can put something in it and not have to worry about it falling out. These are also and the zippers inside, zippers in the pockets, and they have pockets on the inside that you can just slip things into. They're so ideal when you're sitting in an air-conditioned car and an air-conditioned plane, or it got cold all of a sudden, because you can actually slip it on and over different things. And then if you need to up that game, this is Columbia. It's got, I wear this all the time. As a matter of fact, I have two. You've got the hood, you've got the zip, you've got the zip pockets, and again, the slip zip pockets. And then my all-time favorite, Uniglo soft leggings. They come in the capri length and full length, and they come in patterns and solids. And honestly, they're the most comfortable things in the world to travel in, and they look nice. And then you can pair these things together, and you can put your little Uggs on, and you can have a great little outfit and look really, really fashionable going in and out of a building, sitting on an airplane, just setting up your dogs at your setup. And everything is washable, easy to deal with, and doesn't seem to attract dog hair. I don't know why, but from that standpoint alone. So these are, I guess these are 3 easy pieces too, aren't they? And these are some of the all-time favorites. It's a fake fur jacket. I love this one. It keeps me warm all of a sudden when it's getting a little cooler than I thought. It's got a great swing pattern in the back. It looks good, and it's, I mean, where can't you wear this? You have on a pair of slacks, you have on a skirt, you throw it over, and you've got yourself another outfit that's easy to travel with, that you don't need to worry about. And finding things like fake fur are just great, and if you love fur and you want to wear it, you can do that too. But having a piece like this that you don't have to worry, and it just sheds the water off of it. I'm wearing is from a company called Ad. I do buy a lot of their things. You can get them in a number of places. They're lightweight. These are all washable, and they come in different lengths, and it's a great thing because they have the technology that knows when to keep you warm and knows it's just to be hanging on you, just to be there. And I have them in different lengths and different fabrics because they work for me. And if you also notice, a lot of the things I'm showing you are in the very color line that I've talked to you. Like, I like pinks and whites on me. I like golds. And when you're buying your accessory, always keep in mind what looks good on you, what you have a lot of in your wardrobe. So accessories are not a whole different color range than anything you're ever going to wear. These things are all washable. This is the time we've all been waiting for. It's jewelry time! Yay! Okay. This is when one of these little tables comes in to be really, really, really useful. You may have things in your drawer, and you're trying to match things up with your outfits, and you can't figure out what you want to do. Lay it out. Pick things out that work for you. Because I'm not particularly a silver girl. It tends to wash me out, so I don't have a whole lot of silver. But I've seen many of you wear silver accessories that I wish I could wear because I thought they were so beautiful, or colorful ones. If you're a lady who likes jewel colors and that's what your wardrobe looks like, your jewelry should reflect that. I'm kind of a pearl and gold girl, so that's what I'm going to show you, but just to give you ideas. So let's start with watches. Watches can come in a sporty look or in a dressier look. And we know watches can cost anywhere from $30 to $30,000. But you don't have to spend a lot of money. You can get really nice watches at a very fair price. Let's go around the table. There's your sparkle. Again, this would be more of a piece you would wear for special occasion wear. It wouldn't be something I'd be wearing at 10 o'clock in the morning. If you want to go a little more tailored, this is a fun piece. It's just a lock from an old Louis Vuitton bag put onto a chain, and you've got a great look. All right, maybe some of you have seen these before, and it's always, how can a little girl wear pearls this size? Well, she does, and she loves them. And I've had many nice comments about these, and many that well, I won't have to go into with you, will I, about the size of these balls. Bracelets, something trendy. Again, a chance to sparkle, but be really trendy in what you're wearing. Or you can get what I call the cuffs. Easy to slip on, easy to slip off. And girls, if you want to sparkle, put it on your wrist, not on your bottom. And now the one thing I'd like to talk about, finally, in terms of our accessories. We started at our toes, we came up through the middle, we got to our necks, and now strawberry shortcake cream on top. Ladies, you need a sun hat. You can be out there, and the last thing you need to do, and this one's a good size because it's not going to overwhelm you or probably scare the dog. So, before we go on to our questions, let me tip my hat to all of you who've been watching us and enjoying us. And now I'd like to give you a couple of questions that we got that I think are really good this week. I put this outfit together. And the reason that I did is I got a question from Nancy, who's a judge and lives in Indiana. And she said to me, I'm tired of looking frumpy, but I'm short-waisted and I have to be careful of my jacket length. I've tried long jackets and I'm done with them. Can you help me come up with a suggestion so that I don't have to look frumpy anymore? Nancy, we have the answer for you. Here you go. It's called fooling the eye. What you need to do is stay in a color range. This is a short jacket. But the line in the front from the pearls gives you length. And then we've given you something around the neck so you don't have to go too fussy there. I've paired it with a shirt that's very soft and a little bit flowy, and it goes longer than the jacket. And so it's going to hit you longer than the jacket, but probably around here, so that that line that you have between a short jacket and an area of your body that makes you uncomfortable, we've kind of bridged that gap. And then I've paired it with a very, very simple, easy fitting skirt. And again, the fit of the clothes that I've chosen, it's a jacket that gives you a look and a shape, but it's a little bit boxy. I've taken the sleeve and I've folded it up a little bit. By folding the jacket up just that teeny little bit, brings your eye up and keeps it up here and then brings it down. But remember, it's all about the fit of these clothes. I've chosen some things that have softness and a little more structure. If you don't think your clothes are fitting you well, take them to a tailor, and the money that you will spend on having it to fit you exactly, like taking up this sleeve, like making sure the length of the skirt, that the skirt isn't too tight, that you don't have to have it blocked, will make all the difference. And then since you want to keep the flow, notice the shoes I selected to go with it. Same color range as the bottom, but soft and not taking your eye down to the ground. So when you stand back and look at this, I hope you can see what I've done in making this a great look for you. And Nancy, nobody's going to look frumpy in an outfit like this. Well, fashionistas, the question that's been coming in more than any other is, how do you organize a closet like this? And it does take a whole lot of thought, and so I thought, why shouldn't I share how I sort of organized this closet? And I will call the episode that we would be doing next. Are you ready for this? Cleaning closet clutter. How original is that? But that's what you're doing. It's really the 3 C's. So be prepared. If you have any questions in the interim, get them to us about how to organize a closet. And we're talking about starting from how to do shelving, how to keep a small closet looking good. Anything you want to know, I'd be happy. So the more questions that you send me, the more I can direct them toward you and give you really, really good information. So until the next time, remember, it's not only what you wear, it's how you wear it, how it fits you, and what it does to make you feel good every time you walk out of your closet. Okay, fashionistas, until the next time when we're together organizing closets, and hopefully I'll be in more seasonally appropriate clothing, have a great week. I want everybody to check on the Canine Chronicle website or on the Facebook page. There'll be instructions on how to submit a 1-minute video where you can ask your question, and we will choose some really great questions and go into it. Please tell us your name, where you live, what you do in dogdom. Are you a handler? Are you a breeder? Are you an exhibitor? And we'd like to tailor the answer to your needs specifically, but something that we can share with everybody. So don't forget to check on the Canine Chronicle website and on the Facebook page for the information on where to send your questions to the Closet Confidential.